What's up YouTube, it's Neo-Spacian Migz here, and today I'll bring you some deck devastation virus. That's right, this is a super casual virus deck profile. I've had these cards in my binder for a long time, and I just felt like playing them again, and Lair of Darkness is just really good. And it's just a fun, deck that makes use of all the virus cards. So I think it's just really great. If you like my content, please comment, like, subscribe. Let's get started with the monsters. First, with the monsters, we play triple Lilith, Lady of Lament. If this card's normal summon, its original attack becomes 1000. Quick effect, you contribute one dark monster, reveal 3 normal traps from your deck. Your opponent randomly chooses one for you to set on the field, and you shuffle the rest back into your deck. You can only use this effect of Lilith, Lady of the Lament, once per turn. So if you choose 3 of the same one, you set one of them, and your opponent does not know which one you set if you pick 3 different ones. Definitely a 3. Then we play triple Darkest Diabolos, Lord of the Lair. Your opponent cannot tribute face-up cards on the field and cannot target it with card effects. You can only use each of the effects of Darkest Diabolos or the Lord of the Lair once per turn. If a dark monster you control is tributed during the damage step, you can special summon this card from your graveyard if it was there when you tribute it, or hand even if not. You can tribute one dark monster. Your opponent places one card from their hand either on the bottom or top of their deck. So we want to get this guy into our hand or into the graveyard as fast as possible, and this is our main tribute to activate all our traps, and it's a 3000 body, level 8. It's great. Then we play triple Arima, the Wicked Warden. You can discard this card, add 1 Layer of Darkness from your deck to your hand. You can tribute one dark monster, draw 1 card, or if you tributed a dark monster other than this card to activate this effect, you can add 1 dark monster with 2000 or more defense from your deck to your hand instead. So you can add Darkest Diabolos and some of the other Lilith cards as well, and the draw 1 is really great. Then I play double Alice, Lady of Lament. When this card is normal summon, you can target 1 Lady of Lament monster in your graveyard, special summon it. You can only use each of the following effects of Alice, Lady of Lament once per turn. You can banish 1 trap from your hand or graveyard, special summon this card from your hand. If this card is tributed, or if in its owner's possession is destroyed by an opponent's card effect, you can add 1 Fiend monster whose combined attack and defense equals 2000 from your deck to your hand, which is all the Lament monsters. They all, their attack and defense all equal 2000, which is great. Then I play double Malice, Lady of Lament. Quick effect, you contribute 2 monsters, then target one normal trap that is banished or in your graveyard, set that target, but place it on the bottom of the deck when it leaves the field. You can only use this effect of Malice, Lady of Lament once per turn, so not only does it recycle your graveyard, but you're banished as well, and obviously 1000 makes 2000. It's great. Then I play double Loris, Lady of Lament. You can target 3 or 6 of your normal traps that are banished or in your graveyard, place them on the bottom of your deck in any order, then draw 1 card for every 3 cards placed. If another monster is tributed, or if a normal trap is sent to your graveyard by an opponent's card effect, you can target 1 normal trap in your graveyard, set it. So this is our recycling lady. 15 and 500 makes 2000. So it's just, and it's pretty recent too, Power of the Elements, so they just got this support. It just recycles through your traps all the time, so you never run out of resources. Then I played double Armageddon Knight. When this card summoned, you can send 1 dark monster from your deck to the graveyard. All of our monsters are dark, but we want to send Diabolos to the graveyard as fast as we can. That's why I like to play 2. Then I play 1 Wannabe. During the end phase, you can send this card from your hand or field to the graveyard. Excavate cards to the top of your deck equal to the number of your opponent's unused spell and trap card zones, and you can set that 1 excavated trap to your field, but send it to the graveyard during the next end phase. Also place the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order. So, in case you go second or even going first, you can just get more trap cards for your side of the field. Then some hand traps, Droll and Lockbird. I think right now Droll just is more impactful than Ash. Ash stops 1 card, Droll stops an entire deck from searching. So yeah, double Droll. Now let's move on to the spells. For the spells, obviously we play triple Layer of Darkness, the most important field spell. All face-up monsters on the field become dark. Once per turn, if you would tribute a monster you control to activate a card effect, you can tribute 1 dark monster your opponent controls, even though you do not control it. Once per turn, during the end phase, special summon as many Torment tokens, Fiend level 3, attack and defense 1,000 as possible to the turn player's field in defense position face up to the number of monsters tributed this turn when this card was face up. So, you know, if we tribute on our opponent's turn, they get, you know, they get one token, but that's fine because we can use this to activate our virus traps. We tribute our opponents, and tributing is a game mechanic, not so it doesn't directly affect the monster, it affects the player. So even if a monster is unaffected by card effects, you can still probably tribute it. I have to double check on that ruling, but yeah, well, if it's unaffected by card effects, then this wouldn't work on it making it dark. But other than that, if your opponent cannot be targeted or destroyed by card effects, you can still tribute it because of Lair Darkness. This is just a crazy card. Then we play double Melody Awakening Dragon. We want to see our Darkest Diabolus Dragon Lord as fast as possible. It's a dragon monster with 3,000 or more attack and 2,500 defense or less, and those are its exact stats. It has the exact stats of a Blue Eyes. Well, almost, because his defense is 2,000, but you know, that's fine. But we need to see it. One Foolish Burial because, you know, we need to send Darkest Diabolos to the grave. Triple Pot of Prosperity. We need to see our lady monsters, and our field spell is the most important, so we need to see it. That's why we play Triple Pot of Prosperity. One Terraforming. Again, the field spell is so important. But let's move on to the traps. For the traps, we play Double Deck Devastation Virus. Tribute one dark monster with 2,000 or more attack. Look at your opponent's hand. All monsters they control and all cards they draw until the end of the third turn after this card's activation, and destroy all those monsters with 1,500 or less attack. It's crazy. It's so good. You know, basically destroys all the hand traps. Basically destroys all of Yugioh. Basically destroys all of Snake Eyes. You know what I mean? So this card is just good. We play two. Then we play Double Full Force Virus. Tribute one dark monster with 2,000 or more defense. Check your opponent's hand, all monsters they control, and all cards they draw until the end of their turn after this card's activation, and destroy all those monsters with 1,500 attack or less defense. Again, it's the same thing. You know, a lot of the monsters don't have a high defense these days, so you can just destroy them. Then we play Double Eradicator Epidemic Virus. Tribute one dark monster with 2,500 or more attack. Declare one type of card, spell or trap. Look at your opponent's hand and all spells and traps they control. All cards they draw until the end of their third turn after this card's activation, and destroy all cards of that type. So obviously, if we're playing a trap heavy deck, you call trap. If we're playing a spell heavy deck like Runic, you just call spell, and they are wiped out. This card is crazy. So yeah, we play two. Then two of the Grinning Grave Virus. This is the new virus. Tribute one dark monster with 3,000 attack or less. Your opponent destroys one card of their choice in their hand or deck for every 500 attack that monster had on the field. If you tributed a monster with 2,000 or more attack, to activate this card, look at all cards your opponent draws until the end of the third turn after this card's activation, and destroy all monsters among them. Cards destroyed and sent to the graveyard by this card's effect cannot activate their own effects at the same turn. So if we tribute a monster with 2,000 or more attack, basically destroys all of your opponent's monsters in hand anytime they draw, which is just nuts. That's why I like to play two. Unfortunately, Crush Card Virus got errated to where, you know, it's not playable anymore, so I would have played one. But this is the Crush Card Retrain, and I like to play it too. Then I play Double Back to the Front. We want to get our Diabolos or any of our Laments in the graveyard to recycle them to activate our traps. Then, of course, being a trap deck, Triple Trap Trick. Nothing much to say here. Last but not least, Double Imperm. It's good. You know, we can search it with Lady of Lament, and we can recycle it with the other Lament Lady. But yeah, let's move on to the extra deck. Here we are for the extra deck. For the Link 2s, we play one IP Masquerena, one Muckraker from the Underworld, and one Barricade Board Blocker. Muckraker, they're all fiends. So this can revive all of your Lament Ladies. IP Masquerena just to link on your opponent's turn, and Barricade Board Blocker to recycle your field spell. Then more Link 2s, we play one Dark Charmer and one Phoenix. Dark Charmer, they're all dark. Phoenix to pop spell and traps. One Link 3, Nightmare Unicorn for utility. For the Link 4s, we play one Access Code, one Nightmare Griffin, and one Mech Knight Crusadia. Avermax, Nightmare Griffin just to lock out, Access Code and Crusadia to just end games. Then one Underworld Goddess of the Closed World just to, you know, blink away our opponent's monster. Now for the XZs, we play 1 Phantom Knights of Brave Sword. All the Liliths are rank 3. Number 41 Baguska. The Armageddon Knight and the Wicked Dog are level 4, so we make rank 4s. And this is a Fiend as well. Then I play 1 number 38 Hope Harbinger, the Typhon, and the Zeus to round them on up. The number 8. Number 38 because the Diabolos is 8, so we can make it, and then, you know, when we detach, we can send it to the grave again and recycle. But that rounds up the extra deck. Let's get to some combos. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's first go ahead and call Terraforming to search the field spell, activate the field spell. Then we're going to go ahead and activate Melody the Awakening Dragon, sending the Lilith, searching the Diabolos. Then now we're going to go ahead and activate Pot of Prosperity. We're going to banish 3. Then we get, oh, let me shuffle first. Then let's go 1, 2, 3. Ooh, this is very interesting. I think I will take the back to the front. I'm going to set this. Then I'm going to go ahead and normal summon the Alice. Alice effect. Target the Lilith. Special the Lilith. Then I'm going to go ahead and activate the Lilith's effect, tributing the Alice. And then I'm just going to pick 3. Then I'm just going to pick 3 Trap Trick. He's going to set 1. Then I'm going to activate my Diabolos in my hand to special it because a monster was tributed. Then I'm going to set this. And then end phase, I get a token because I used a monster. Then on my opponent's turn, I'm going to go quick effect, tribute the Lilith. To activate Deck Devi and 2 Eradicators. Here we go. We play pick 1 at random. We're gonna pick this one. It's the Deck Devi. Then, because I tributed a monster, I'm gonna go ahead and special summon the Diabolos Lord. Then I'm going to activate Deck Devi, tributing the Diabolos Lord. So now all monsters with 1500 attack or less are destroyed in their hand, so they can't use any hand traps or anything like that. Then I'm going to go and activate Trap Trick, banishing the Eradicator, setting the Eradicator. Then I'm going to go ahead and activate the Eradicator, tributing the Diabolos, calling spells. Now they really, you know, can't do much because their hand was devastated. Usually you don't have that many powerful monsters to normal summon. Then they pass. On their end phase they get 2 because I tributed 2 monsters. So now my go, I draw Trap Trick. I'm going to go and activate back to the front to summon the Diabolos Lord. Then I'm going to go ahead and activate the Lair of Darkness to tribute the Torment token to return 1 card from their hand. Then the other Diabolos in my graveyard activates, so I get to special summon it in attack mode. Now here I'm going to go battle phase, attack, 1 token. Then I'm going to go ahead and set the Trap Trick and pass. Then the end phase, because I tributed 1 monster, I do the Torment token, I draw, I check. If it's a monster with 1500 attack or less, it gets destroyed. Or if it's a spell card, it gets destroyed. Then I'm going to go and activate Trap Trick to do the Grinning Grave Virus. So I'm going to banish a Grinning Grave Virus. Then I'm going to set it. Then I'm going to activate it, tributing this Diabolos. So now he discards 6 cards from his hand or deck, and now he can't do anything. Then my Diabolos in the no, actually it wasn't there, so it doesn't get its effect, but that's fine. And then yeah, they're basically locked out of any low-level monsters, any monsters in general. So it's kind of just tough. And then at the end phase, they get a token, and then I draw, I get Pot of Prosperity, then I go effect, I contribute their monster. and just keep going. So yeah, that's the deck profile. That's, you know, it's pretty fun. Again, you know, it's just a fun casual deck to kind of shut down your opponent. So if you like my content, please comment, like, subscribe. Peace.